Wow. Good night. Good evening. Well, we know my mods are here. Jeez. But they're real fast, man. I need to deal with this nest of wires that underneath my table, cause yo, it's it's painful out here. All right. So what did I say I was going to do today? I am going to be working on arrays for y'all. Arrays, yeah. So we're going to do some basic um I yeah. Uh hey, look the student hub passing through. Hey, look where I reached in life. The student hub. Yeah, dog. All right. So, um, if it would be the same for C++, I really into, sure. Nah, you see, yes, it would be the same for C++, meaning that it will work, but some of the syntax for C++ a little bit different, and but the concept will be the same. The concept will be the same. So, let's take it from the top now. Let's take it from the top. We're starting with the basics of arrays before we try to assume. So we'll hit it. Man say he was on your wrong profile. When you have two YouTube channels, that's a sign, you know. That's a sign. Let me see let me see what the PC is saying right now. Things looking calm. What we on? We on 7% CPU usage, 27% memory. Imagine I using 27% of my RAM, and that's 8 gig, that's 9 gigs. So like 9 gigs of the RAM is 9 gigs of the RAM is just basic streaming. Yeah, basic streaming. But I really love the fact that the CPU just posting. Look the clock, the CPU speed, because the base clock is 3.8, but the boost clock is 3.4.2 or something like that. So it running at halfway through the boost speed, 4.2 gigahertz. I mean, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm very satisfied. Now all I have to do is try out my virtual camera to see what will happen. And because when you put on the virtual camera, things just get rough. Things will get rough in terms of CPU usage. But I got it. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so we hit an arrays. Arrays is used to be in CSEC, but it's not in CSEC anymore. It's only in Cape Comsci. So CSEC IT, they used to do arrays back in the day, way back when Moses was a boy, but now we don't have that. So an array is a data structure. Why is my pen so thin? My pencil is very thin. Array is a data structure. That's not how to put back on my glove. I don't know why I take it off for. I just had to put on this glove here to lock the touches. Right, so array is a data structure, meaning that it holds data in a structured way, kind of something so. And it looks like a row of cupboards. And if you say the type of data that it's going to hold is an int, that means only thing that could go inside here would be integers. So if you try to put an A, it'll be like, nope, you can't put A. You can only put numbers. So the only things that'll be accepted will be like 1, 2, 5, 9, 3, and 4. Right? So those things will be accepted. Because if you put in a number, if you put in a letter and it expects a number, it's going to say this.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Oh, shucks. Right, yeah. Right, so just to remind you all, this live is brought to you by these people here, PCSG. Oh, how the logo do now? Logo, don't do that. You're being very bad. Bad logo. Get a little bit smaller. Nice, good here. Right, yeah. This live is brought to you by PCSG, Private Caribbean Study Goals. You could follow them on Instagram, follow them on YouTube, follow them on wherever it is, and they will give you help in any subjects that you are in, any subject that you could think of. Well, not any subject that I could think of, but a lot of the subjects, there are classes. So look for Private Caribbean Study Goals. If you search for normal PCSG, you'll get a lot of different acronyms coming up. So look for Private Caribbean Study Goals, and you'll be able to follow them. Follow them on Instagram. There's always posted timetables about the things that they are doing. So it could be maths, it could be English, it could be whatever. If my hand is okay, no, this is just a glove so that when you press your hand on the screen, it won't get a fake touch. So it will go like this. Like when you press your hand on it, your finger wouldn't like cause it to fake touch, right? So yeah, right. So this is by PCSG. So all the people who doing ComSci, this is your class. Nice. So there we go. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. Right, so an array is a data structure, and if you say it holds a particular type of data, then it will hold a particular type of data only. And basically, when you want to fill an array, you could declare the array and say array. Once you say like array 10, that means create a box of spaces that has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 spaces, right? But you have to say what type of data you want to put. So I have to say int array. If I say int array, that means that this array is supposed to hold a set of integers. If I say float array, hey, big up to Total School Admin. Nice to have you on the inside. I think I remember your messaging on one of my videos. 10. Right, if I say float array, I'm gonna get the same array thingy. Where paste is by? Huh? I didn't mean to do that. No. That was not my intention. What was paste? Oh yeah, gotta hold down. Right, and paste. Aha, right. So I'm gonna get the same array. But this same array now will be different to the first one, which means I could hold oh, that's the PCSG website up. Okay, cool. I didn't know it was up. All right, so thanks for. All right, let me get them all forward one time. Let's see what the PCSG website has on it, guys. To let you know. Right, so PCSG is a CSEC and CAPE student classes, and they are a non-profit youth organization founded by the students for the students as a result of COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. PCSG exists to assist CXE students to achieve excellence with the motto, students helping students succeed. PCSG administers the ideal of students, teaching students for free. Our goal highlights that students can choose how they study with PCSG to achieve excellence through individuality, creativity, without deprivation and motivation and perseverance. Hey. This is well written because Jasmine is our boss. She's our boss from a long time. She's like a boss from Bossland. So, by founding PCSG, students can assist each other to achieve their greatest potential through kindness and unity. And I can tell you, the students usually help each other a lot. So, there's students all over the Caribbean. They have a Discord server. They have the subjects that they do. Then they have different people. They have the About Us. Then they have Create and Innovate. Then they have testimonials from students that were helped out already. And there are videos on YouTube. Whoa! There's a map with locations too. How cool. Look, look, look. Alright, so I am currently in Trinidad and Tobago. We have Venezuela too. Dog. This is serious. Yeah, Trinidad and Tobago. Right, good. So there's the PCSG website. If you go to services, about us, team, teachers, let me see if I made the cut. Look that guy. Look, I'm there. That's me. I am a teacher. I teach computer science and IT unit 1. And everybody else is a student. Let's see the team. The team is... Each team, you can click the bio. So anyhow, so PCSG, you could go to the resources, and when you go to the resources, you will see all the things that they have on the website. It's a Google site, and you could find all the things that you need. Business, French, chemistry, physics, English, geography, right? So you can check out our website, and you will reach far in your life. So PCSG, Private Caribbean Study Goals, the link I'm going to start I'll include the link in my in the description of the video. So I'm gonna put the link in the description of the video one time before I forget, because once this live done, I have an appointment, and you should keep your appointments in life. So this is enter. Alright, so I'll put any link to PCSG inside the video. So if you need help in other subjects, you could go there too. Nice. Alright, so that's done. Alright, so there you go. So back to what I was saying here. Float array will give you a float. So now you could put inside here, you could put decimals. So like you could put 3.2, 9.1. So if you put a normal number, like 8, it will get 8.0. But it will give you a lot of decimal places. If you put it in the int section, that 3 would have become 3, that 9 will become 9, and that 8 will stay as 8, right? So when you create an array, you are trying to create an array of information by putting in the numbers. Now, the trick with C, however, is when you create a character array, this is where it get kind of crazy. I have a longer video explaining this, so if you don't understand this explanation right here, no problem, that's alright. A character array can hold a bunch of letters, right? So you could create a character array with a bunch of random letters and put it inside and put like you could put PCSG right inside of it, and that will be read as in an array of characters. But if you declare something as a character array and then you go and read something as a string, so if you do scanf and you scan something as a string, which will be %s and name, what you're really creating is you have to create a character array to hold it. So you have to create an array called char, and then you go and put it as name and put it as 25, right? That will create a space of 25 slots that you'll be able to hold things into. So when the person puts in their name and they scan it and they put in their name as John, what happens is that the John will go in and then a \0 will get put in as the last character. So what's happened is this thing here, you see this this backslash 0, this is the end character in a string array. And once you have that backslash 0, that tells C or tells the computer that, hey, I am finished with the name. So therefore, when you're reading this name, John is what you're going to read because it's a string. But a string is literally a character array. So you could print out each one of these letters by saying, you could say like, could say name location 0 is equal to J. Right, so basically J there will be that. Now, here's the problem that people tend to have with arrays. First problem is in C, arrays will start from 1. So we will start putting like, and we will call this here location 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I think in Python you use numbers, right? So we'll call it location 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But really and truly in C, the first location is actually location 0. So then it'll be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would be a problem that most people have because you always have to remember arrays start from 0. And because arrays start from 0, you have to now know when you are addressing a location and you want the first place in an array. Let's say we made this an integer array, int nums. The first location is not nums1, because nums1 will actually be here. If you really want this location here, you have to put in nums0, because num0 is the first location in the array. All right. So, do you have any questions so far? I'm going to jump into a C program now. That was just to kind of whet your appetite and give you the concept of arrays. Alright, so we good there so far. Alright, so now let's go to a C program with arrays and see if I could make sense of what happens next, right? Because now what we're looking for is Form 6 Computer Science, Unit 1, that's now. Yeah, while I search for this thing, yeah, let me see if I have any questions, right? So let's look at a basic arrays question. Arrays, basic. All right, so we back here. So this is a simple arrays question, and I'm going to show you what an arrays question looks like and basically how it works. Basics. So usually it's create like an array, and you could use, this is the basic startup for a program. I guess you would know that already, so I'm not gonna spend any time going through that per se. Then we have int arr10. So this is going to create an array with 10 spaces. 10 spaces. But the 10 spaces are going to be numbered from 0 to 9. Always remember that the 10 spaces are going to be numbered from 0 to 9. So the array starts from 0, cool, and we create some variables. Now, we have a while loop that says while C is less than 10, remember we started C as 0, printf enter student ID, and then the user is going to put in a student ID. Now this line here is the important part. When they put in the student ID, it's going to be read into the variable x, because you see that variable x was up there, right? So this variable x is what the computer is going to store the value in. Then we're going to take that x and put it inside ARR location C. Inside ARR location, C is going to be now based on what value C is at the start of the while loop. So C starts at 0. Because C starts at 0, the first location I'm actually going to be storing information in is ARR location 0. And then I increment C by 1. When I carry up the C by 1, this while loop here will run 10 times. But it's running 10 times because it's going from 0 to 9, which is why I could put C less than 10. If I put C less than 10, that means I'm going from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is the last number. That's before that. Well, that's less than 10. Once we get that, we're good. We're safe. No problems there. So this will run and it will read 10 possible student IDs. Any questions there so far? Everybody is okay? How do you feel? Does it make sense? If it makes sense, you send the scholar emoji. You need to know my chat language. If you don't send the scholar emoji, I'll be concerned. If it's too easy, you send the cake emoji. All right, so we're going ahead now. Going ahead, we have 4. What is the scholar emoji? One of the mods, I'll just show what the scholar emoji is now. Cake is when it's real easy. When you're learning stuff, scholar is what you have to send. That's the kind of graduation hat now. Thank you very much, Ren. You have served me well. I will dance at your wedding if I get invited. All right. So this is how Gio and Jabish gonna be dancing at the end. It will be a Chariot. You know them kind of the Chariot that they used to carry people on. How they used to carry the feudal lords on Naruto when they transporting them. Yeah. All the mods will be like carrying the Chariot. What was I was doing? I forget. I start talking stupidness and I'll lose myself there. We had plenty wedding. Oh, there's kicks. All right. Yeah. So we go to that there, right? So now we want to put a for loop, and this for loop is going to print out all of the things in the array. Now, there's a reason why I put this I minus 1 here, because I wanted to show you something. Because this is to kind of test out your understanding that an array starts at 0. If you start an array at 1 and you put if you start like I is equal to 1 and I less than or equal to 10, it will go from 1 to 10. But because we're going from 1 to 10, you have to remember that when you're dealing with the array, you're actually dealing with location 0. So that's why when I printed it out, I put I minus 1. This I here is going to be the I that is taken from the for loop. So if I took the 1 there and I say 1 minus 1, then of course it will start at location 0. And that's why it will print out there. So let me run this guy and see what will happen. Let's run the program, run the code. All right, so it runs the code and it asks, please enter your student ID. And I humbly oblige and enter the student ID. Wait now, hold on 1 second, huh? What is it capturing at? Oh, okay. Right, I think coming out 7:30. Anyway, yeah, right. So we have to enter the student ID. So basically, how much times is it going to run? It's going to run Marceline. Marceline. When you get a light bulb moment, yeah, I'll be like, oh. Now it makes sense, right? Enter student ID. So let me enter student ID out. So I'm going to enter 10 student IDs, right? So I'm going to put 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, 006, 007, 008, 009, right? Now, when I press enter, what's supposed to happen is, because the code says it will accept the 10 student results, 10 student numbers, then this next for loop here is going to print it out. But I'm purposefully putting it from 1 to 10 to show you that you can still go through a for loop from 1 to 10. It's just that when you print it out, you must minus 1 because so that you could start at 9, right? So you could start at 0 and get to 9. And then we're going to go 0, 1, 0. And I want to do that now. It will print all of them back out for me. But it printed it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if I didn't have, watch this, I'm going to take out the I minus 1. Alright, I'm going to take out the minus 1 and just print out the I. What will happen is that it will totally skip the first value. So let's see what will happen now. I'll put 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, 006, 007, 008, 009, 010. It will print out from 2 go up. The reason it printed out from 2 go up is because it didn't actually print out location 0. So in order to print out location 0, I have to make sure that I do the I minus 1 here. That's just to test your understanding of it. And if you understand that, you are all right. Any questions? There are no questions. There are no inquiries. If you're following, send me the scholar hat. Amira, all right, Amira, I'm listening. Explain the need for each variable. I lost my. If I use an OBS to stream, yeah, I use OBS. Amira, I don't understand exactly what you're asking. Explain the need for each variable. Give me a little more context. Why we need all the variables that are there. Oh, inside the code. All right, so the variables that I have here, the first variable is C. Okay, the first variable is the array, right? This is the holy 10 stuff in the 10 things in the array. That's clear, right? The next one that I have is C is equal to 0. Why I need C is because the C is my counter for the first for loop. Because the C is the counter for the first for loop, I need to declare it and start it at 0 so that when the for loop actually starts, it's going to start counting at 0 and fill the array from location 0 go up. What is making it go up? The C++ will make it go up. So it's going to start at 0 up here, and then it's going to put the 0 here, and then it's going to count up each time. So it'll go from 0 to 9 because I set the condition from C to be C less than 10. So it'll be C equals 0, C equal 1, C equal 2, C equal 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The X and the I here, the X is really to read the value from the user. So every time I was putting in the number, the user, the student ID, it was being read into the value X. And then I was taking the X and dumping it inside the array at location AR location C. If I wanted to, I could have read it straight into the array at ARR location C. But this is a basic array program because I need to break it down into all the shorter steps so that everybody could see. But if you get, like when you get big enough, or most people who do arrays, they just read it straight into the arrays. And then the I is just for this for loop to run. That was the next variable. So that's the explanation for all the variables. Does that meet your requirements or specifications? Da, 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 da. Does that? Yeah, the C variable is for the while loop. You are correct. You are correct. The whole reason the C variable is there so that the while loop will know to go start to finish. You are very welcome. I am glad that you are happy. All right. Any other questions about basic arrays? Anybody who wants to know, or can I move on to a slightly more advanced example? All right, so let's look at one with a string. So remember just now I was explaining, boy, Marceline, you get it, you get it. You know, yeah, emoji language on my lives are, you know, they give me life. They give me life. Okay. So we're using this one now, which is going to check the letters in an array, right? So normally, when you have an array and you create a character array is like a name, because an array of characters in C is actually a string, right? So a string is like an array of characters. So when we start the int C is equal to 0, int I, int X, all of these are variables that we're going to use. Instead of creating an array, I'm just going to print please enter name, and I'm scanning it into %s. What that means is when I scan this this word from this person, it's going to go into the array, but it's going to end up being stored as an array of letters. So it will look something like this. So I'll scan it and it will go into whatever word they put, right? So let's say I'm going to scan the word, let's say the array is 10 spaces, right? So it's here 10. Right, so there are 10 spaces. And if I type in the word hello, what is going to happen is the H is going to go here, the E is going to go here, one L is going to go there, next L is going to go there, and O is going to go there. And it's going to automatically put a \0 there for it to be considered a word. So what the program is doing is it is saying hello. Well, I'm going to put in the word hello. After that, I'm going to print out each single character that is in the array. So it's the same program as before, but this time I'm using a character array, and the printout is going to be %C, because I'm printing out each character one by one. So let's try it. So I'm going to put in the word hello. And when I put in hello, I'll get back. Wait, why is saying please enter student ID? Did I recompile it? Build over. Build. Run. Religion cross again. That's not. Sometimes this happens. Did I leave the last one executing? Permission denied. Were you really trying to tell me it's a holiday? Alright, that's not. Let's close you off and open you back again. Because you're obviously trying to cause some problems for me today. Oh. Okay, let's open back up. Arrays basic with string. Right, open up. Da, 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 da. Why are you saying please enter student ID? It's supposed to be please enter name. You know, you really don't have to be like this. With string. Okay, cool. Let's see now if you will give me trouble. Dog wild keeps saying please enter student ID. It clearly has please enter name here. Did I make a mistake? No. Please enter name. Like I had a flash the memory. It's still playing the old program still coming up. Anyhow, right, so what happens is that it will take the names and put it like that. Right, do you understand what this code is doing here? Marcelina and Amira, you'll understand. It's good. Good looking out there, Ren. Good looking out there, Ren. You saved me. Matt. You know, watching me build the computer. All right. I now realize what happening when I say, all right. When I shout really, really loud, the microphone peaking. Because, well, yeah, when I switch the microphone to this PC here, yeah, printing out the name by letter. Yeah. So it'll print out the name by letter. I mean, I'm putting a new program for you. Alright, so let's see if this one will work. Alright, so I enter the name, I put hello. Now when I put hello, it'll print out each location of the array. So you will see HELLO each time. All right, good. That beats your understanding. Do you understand? Do you understand? Or are you like,
何？お前はもう死んでいる。
I just gonna have so much fun with these memes. I can't help myself. All right, so you understand how the it was read as a string, and because it was read as a string, I was able to print it back out as individual characters because I used the %C to print it out. Nice. Scene. Hey, look, Jasmine. Jasmine. Y'all know who Jasmine is? Y'all know who Jasmine is? This is Jasmine. Da, 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 da. Jasmine, 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 Jasmine. Okay, cool. That was Jasmine, yeah. Back to me. Yeah, dog. All right, good. So, all right, what else? What else you need me to show you again? Anything else? Anything you anything you anything you want to know again about the basics of arrays? Next week I'll be able to go through like a linear search and show you how to search through an array because that's a whole different kettle of fish. But that's the basics of arrays. If you have no further questions, I will be glad to prepare to do linear searching next week and show you how to do a linear search, and then we'll do a linear search with functions. So I'm currently waiting for any further questions. Apparently, there's a question. So classes are every Sunday. Yes, Sunday night from, well, Trinidad time is 9 to 10. Jamaican time will be 8 to 9. So, yeah, so next week we will handle the linear search. So I'll show you all how to do the linear search, how to code it, how to go through each location and use the linear search in like a powerful way to find the things I want. How to find the smallest number in the array? Yep, I could definitely show you that next week, Amira, right? Because I'll have to explain the concept of the linear search, and then once we do that, then I should be able to find the smallest number. So actually, I'll use that as a question that I'll prepare for next week, and we should be able to go through that in depth and make sure you understand every single thing that is going on inside there. All right, so that will be it for today. Don't forget to like the video, don't forget to share with the people, and don't forget to visit this website. I put it in the link of the description. PCSG Private Caribbean Study Goals. They could literally change your life. Literally. Right, everything is clearly listed here, so you could go and find this. If you want to see the timetable, if you click the timetable and it will list out all the timetables for the different classes. Look at subjects. Additional mathematics, agricultural science, biology, Caribbean history, chemistry, English A, English B, FNN, information technology, integrated science, mathematics, Spanish, office administration, principal accounts. And then you can go to the Cape timetable. Cape timetable, even more. It's just like, yo, look at stuff in the Cape timetable. You see computer science is here Sunday 9 to 10 AST. And it's all there. It's all there. So y'all can check that out. Website is in the link. And right, so if you need any more if you need any more videos or assistance, you could check I have computer science videos, ComSci Unit 1 on my website. So you could see some theory videos. You have to update these because I'm working on updating them right now. And then some multiple choice, and then I have a whole ComSci IA breakdown from start to finish. Well, coding the ComSci IA from start to finish. So that's there too. So if you're having problems with your IA, you could just check on my website, and I have that there. Those are videos I did before, so I probably won't do those over because they're already there. So inside. Alright, so thank you very much to my mods, Javish, Gio, Ren, Jared, Spanish gone, where he gone? Alright. And y'all are always great. Ooh, let me yeah, boy, too small. I gotta make it all bigger. Yeah, the chat a little too small, so I gotta make the font size bigger. Alright, I know what to do. I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. Let's make the font bigger. Channel names. 45 and let's hold on 1 second, eh? Just fixing this chat box here. Alright, let me try this again. Fix yourself, chat box. Alright, let's see what happened now. Ah, nice. Is all better now? Is that readable? Can you see the chattiness? Chatting, chat. The CSEC crash course is still unavailable. Nope, it says available to me. I can see it. Let me see. I'll tell you. Hold on. CSEC IT crash course. Nah, the crash course available. It's on. It's there. All the videos are public. Yeah, public. Not too sure what's the problem you're having. Daniel, if you want the CSEC, the crash course link, this is the link to the crash course here. It's still available as far as I see. Check that. I'm not too sure why it's refreshing so often. Was that somebody asked a question? Nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, that crash course staying up for everybody. That has to do why is the chat box refreshing so much? I'm not too sure what happening there. It's not supposed to keep jumping down. I had to change something again. Hold on. Think I know what happening. Animate out old messages. How long should I wait for old message to... No, I don't want to animate out old messages. I want to animate in messages. All right, cool. Okay, let's change that now. Hold on. And then I have to sort out the right, good. So all the links will stay there and then it will animate in. The playlist links to IT and CS. The links to those things in the description of the video. So let's go to makeITsimpleTT.com. And you will see it mastering. Why I see like 3 dots? Oh, okay. I know how to fix too. I have to fix the size of the channel name. No, the picture. Here's the picture. Avatars. The avatars how to get bigger too. 45. Okay, so the avatars correct size. One more change again. I use anyone as guinea pigs to make sure the chat box look good. Cause once I set this, I'm gonna and forget it. Let's see now. No, the avatar is still coming up. What's those dots that's in between? No, I can't see. See. Oh, the timestamp. What the timestamp doing there? I didn't really want the timestamp to be in there. Timestamp. Take off timestamp. We don't need timestamps there. Don't need to know what time you set it. All of this is CSS. I just had to keep changing. All right, last check. Good. Now the names are there. The other thingies are there. All right, so I have your name and I have what you said. Good. So I finished set up this chat. Next week, I'm working on Rage Game Hub. Next week, I'm doing arrays again, but I'm going to do linear searching in arrays. Linear searches. Yeah, linear searches next week. All right, it's 10 o'clock. Thank you very much for your time, everybody. Thank you very much for your patience with me trying to fix the chat. I think I got it sorted out. So now I'll be able to chat.